morning and welcome to Bull and Bear Education. Our goal is to educate the beginning and intermediate stock market trader. More knowledge is more power, more education is more efficiency with our trading. So there's been a lot of talk about this Federal Reserve meeting here on today, October 3rd, and so let's talk about that. But before we do, we want to ask you to please like the video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you wish to learn more from me on how to navigate this stock market, even if you are a beginner or you have some experience but you want to get an advanced understanding of the market, you can now visit our website, which is live at bullandbeareducation.com. Link is in the description. All right, so this Federal Reserve meeting here today is of a specific type. All right, so the nature of today's meeting is that it is a closed meeting, and of the closed meetings you have two subcategories. You have a closed meeting that is recorded, meaning literally tape recorded. You can buy a recording of the tape for $6. And then you have the second subcategory, which is expedited. Expedited is not recorded. Details are not released. Today's meeting is expedited, and they are able to not release the details. And you might say, well, what about freedom of information? Well, they can actually withhold the details under several categories of something known as the Government and Sunshine Act. Particularly what they typically do is hold it under the subcategory or the section 9, subcategory 1, subsection A, which states that, and I'm going to check my notes here, but basically it allows them to withhold information that can impact market finances and speculation investing, which the results of many of these Federal Reserve meetings would. So they're able to keep the details of the meeting on the hush hush. So don't expect a press release today, given the nature of this meeting. It is possible that Chairman Jerome Powell can come out and say something, but don't expect official minutes being released today based off of this meeting, or really at any point in the future. The objective of today's meeting is the Board of Governors will discuss the advance and discount rates. So this is the exact same objective of all the meetings. I went back as far as I felt like going and as far as I thought was relevant back into March, and they've been the same objectives then and now. All right, now this brings us to the next question. What is the discount rate? What does the discount rate mean? All right, so the discount rate is the interest rate that is charged to depository institutions. So not just banks necessarily, but a depository institution. And it's the interest rate charged to them by the Federal Reserve for loans and credit advances issued through the discount window. So the discount window means that you can get a loan from the Federal Reserve if you are a depository institution, and the loan can last up to 90 days. It can be repaid daily. It can be prepaid. Why you would prepay a loan, I do not know, but you can prepay a loan. You can pay it back daily. All of that is part of the discount rate and the discount window. And the goal of the discount rate is to help banks get liquidity and have liquidity during market stress. All right, so hey, Bank of America, the market is stressful right now. We see that people aren't, getting mortgages or whatever. Here is some money that you can borrow to help fill your safes up so that you can still operate at capacity. That's the goal of the discount rate and the discount window, and it applies to any eligible depository institution. If you have a bank that's not a depository institution, like a credit lender that only does line of credit things, then they're not a depository institution. But if you have somebody like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, that take deposits, they are indeed depository institutions. They can borrow. Investment firms are not depository institutions. They cannot borrow. All right. What are the discount rates? The discount rates are as seen on the screen. We have three types. The primary, which is 3.25. The secondary, which is worse than primary, and that is 3.75. And the seasonal, which is an average of rates for each region of the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is regional, by the way, in case you did not know it. Even though it's called the Federal Reserve, it is regional. And these are the average rates for each of the regions over a specific period of time. And the average, the current seasonal rate is 2.85%. The target rate is 3 to 3.25%, as stated by the Federal Reserve's website. So what does all of this mean? It means there is nothing to panic about. If you're panicking about what this emergency meeting will mean, how is it going to impact your stock position, yada yada, do I need to sell my calls? Do I need to sell my puts? Do I need to buy calls? Do I need to buy puts? Do I need to do a spread? Do I need to do a straddle? Do I need to do a strangle? Do I need to close my 401k? Stop panicking. Okay, none of that is something that needs to be done, because this is an average meeting. It occurs all the time. It occurs actually twice a month. They missed the last meeting that was supposed to occur last week. So this is actually a overdue meeting. And the objective, what they will probably discuss in this meeting, most likely, is the strengthening of the dollar, the impact that the strengthened dollar has on the economy, and also the impact of the current quantitative, I wrote qualitative, but quantitative tapering practices, basically removing money out of the balance sheet. That's what they're going to be discussing here, most likely. And perhaps, and this is just my personal reckless speculation here, maybe Jerome Powell will tell the members of the Federal Reserve to stop talking every single time a reporter puts a microphone in their face, because some of them just cannot seem to resist that. I think this is the first time in history, really, where Federal Reserve members are celebrities, and it's just getting to their head. All right, so in conclusion, the results of this meeting do not have to be discussed, and probably will not be, because they have conducted, or they will be conducting, this meeting under expedited guidelines. So don't expect some reaction today. If it comes out, it's purely a leak, because expedited meetings do not need to be released. The minutes do not need to be recorded, and it is not the recorded meeting. Therefore, there will be no tape recording available for purchase. So that is the breakdown of today's Federal Reserve meeting that will occur on October 3rd, 2022 at approximately 11:30 a.m. If you found this video helpful, informational, educational, informative, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more, and visit our website at bullandbeareducation.com if you wish to learn about the stock market from a beginner or an advanced perspective. Stay tuned, there will be more to come today, including a fast breakdown of popular S&P 500 tickers from a technical analysis standpoint. Thank you very much. Good day and great trading.